Alright guys, so right now I'll try to ride it on the sand. We'll see how it goes. This is my first time, by the way, riding. So this is my first time riding in the sand, and so far this is just crazy hard. I'm sliding as if I'm on the ice. Alright, so yeah, it has to be a bit easier here. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, so I feel like I'm not the most qualified person for the job. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Just because this is my first time riding something like that, I decided to ride it for some time, just probably a few minutes, and that's all. Alright guys, so I tried. Actually it feels pretty nice, and even though I have zero experience in this area, I was still kind of able to ride a bit. Alright, so let's go back. Now it's going to be pretty hard. Alright, one more time. Like nothing, guys, like nothing. Woohoo! Alright, I'm joking, that was pretty challenging actually. And probably have to give it a wash. Alright guys, how is it going? So today I would like to talk about this machine. This is Cfmoto mt800, and I would tell you that I rode it for a day now, and this was my first adventure bike ever, and I love it so far. It has parallel twin engine, which has 95 horsepower and 75 newton meters of torque. This is the same engine that NK800 has. This is the same engine which comes from KTM Duke 790, but those two engines, they're just a little bit more powerful. So this one is 95 horsepower, and on K800 the engine has 100 horsepower. But I would tell you that if you'd purchase this machine, you would never ask for more power, believe me. It does wheelies very effortlessly, so if you just twist the throttle open, it does do wheelies like nothing. I love it a lot. And those wheelies, I'm talking about power wheelies, they are pretty manageable. You feel as if you have control over the bike even when you ride really fast. And this machine in general is very confidence inspiring, which I love a lot. This bike has 320mm dual disc from the front, 4-piston caliper which comes from GH1. This is just the same brake which NK800 has, and I love it so far. But of course this bike is a bit heavier, so the carb weight of this machine is 231 kilograms, and if you have those 3 cases, the bike would be as heavy as 248 kilograms. These brakes are great, but not as sharp as on a K800, but still more than enough. On the rear wheel we have 260mm single disc, again single piston caliper from GH1, and the rear brake is really good. I use it a lot. This bike has just incredible ergonomics for me. I'm 1 meter 85 centimeters. The seat height is 825 millimeters. And yeah, this is just the most comfortable bike I have ever swam my leg across. I cannot tell you how good I feel on this bike. And you can check, so the passenger seat is really nice, super big and soft, and my girlfriend just loves it. I would say that Cfmoto mt800 is the best looking adventure from China so far. I really love the design, even though I'm not a big fan of adventure bikes, but this bike looks great. I really love this headlight, which is just incredible. This machine has upside down front fork, which comes from KYB, and as you can see here, it's fully adjustable, which is great. The suspension is just perfect for everything. You can ride it on the asphalt, you can ride it off-road, you will never be disappointed, guys. And from behind we have semi-adjustable monoshock. This bike is ready to go. It comes with these crash bars from the factory. It has shitload of protection. Over here we have hand guards, which come from the factory as well. MT800 has an enormous windshield, which might be adjusted so you can bring it up and down. Talking about electronics and features of the bike, this bike is featuring ride-by-wire throttle. It has 2 power modes, sport and rain mode. It has cruise control. There are 2 MT800s. So this one is a sport version and there's a touring option. So touring option has a quick shifter up and down. Other than that, touring option gives you heated grips and heated seat. So this bike doesn't have that. To be honest, it'll be really nice to have heated grips and heated seat, especially taking that the winter is coming. And other than that, as you can see, the rims are black, and on the more expensive option, the rims are golden, which I like a lot. It has 19-liter gas tank, and this machine has 7-inch dash, which looks great. Alright guys, so this was my short overview of the bike. Right now I feel like it is time for me to hop on the bike and tell what I think about it in details. See you in a moment. Bumps, bumps, bumps. No problem at all. Yeah. And let's check the brakes. Yeah. Brakes are good, but not the best. Yeah, it's really surprising how good this bike is in traffic. I did not expect it to be that maneuverable. It feels really light once you're riding. And the carb weight of this machine is 231 kilograms, but I'm riding with a passenger and with 3 cases. So with those cases, the bike gets 248 kilograms, which is pretty heavy actually. But again, guys, once you start riding this machine, it feels so well balanced. Yeah, it feels so good. It feels so maneuverable. Look at that. I would say that this bike is pretty mean, and it still has that kind of, badass character as NK800 does. So if you want to ride this bike slowly, you have to be a very rational person. The problem of this machine is that you just don't want to stop riding. Alright guys, so as for a city, I would say that this bike is so much fun. It gives you that necessary confidence over those tiny bumps or big bumps, so you feel comfortable, you feel as if bike is ready to go anytime. You're not afraid to lose control. It's very nicely planted on the ground all the time, unless you of course twist the throttle completely open and then you do wheelies. But overall, this bike is so much fun. Comfortable bike with a great off-road capabilities. Overall, guys, I did not expect that I would like this machine so much. But now, yeah, I feel like this is one of the best bikes that I've ever ridden for a city for sure. Super maneuverable, nice, and feels light. Design wise, I feel like it looks better than other bikes from Chinese manufacturers, no doubt in my head. Unfortunately, I'm not skillful enough to ride this bike off-road the way people really want me to do, I guess. But yeah, city-wise, as already mentioned, just a great bike. Super nice bike for traffic. Overall, I love this bike, and I don't think that you're going to regret if you buy this one. Very reliable in my opinion, has all those features you need, and if you're looking for traction control and more modes, just buy a new one, a new version which has everything that you can think of, but it will be a bit more expensive. Alright guys, it was really nice to ride this machine. Hope you like my video, and I see you in the next videos. See you guys.